Good morning, good evening, and good day. Croissant, and welcome to Flexy Fridays, your weekly roundup of the world of music as we perceive it to be, here in sunny Wrexham, where today it has not been so sunny. I will be completely honest with you. It's actually been raining, as it quite often is. And whilst we're sitting here in rainy Wrexham, we are joined on Zoom by singer-songwriter Kayleigh Hall. How are you doing, Kayleigh?
Hi, okay, I'm good, thank you. What about you?
I am doing very well, thank you. Just having a chill one today, listening to the rain on the rooftop, so I can't complain. So, how long have you been making music for?
Oh my goodness, that's a question. Probably I started when I was about 11. So when I was in school, um, my mum was working a job basically till about 5 o'clock. So I had to stay behind. All the clubs were rubbish. So I said, right, I'm going to be in the music department, taught myself piano, and it just escalated completely. So probably I'm 23 now, nearly 24. So about 12 years I've been doing it. Yeah. So, but obviously not performing straight away. I used to just write little songs for myself, and I even wrote one about a tadpole once when I was about 13, 14. And then once I got a little bit older, like 15, 16, we started doing the open mics, and again it just escalated from there really. Yeah.
Okay, so this musical project that you have going on is more than a decade in the works then.
Yeah, definitely. It's become like I was thinking about this the other day that in a couple of years I will be doing music longer in my life than I haven't, and I thought, wow, that's incredible, do you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. When you put it like that, yeah. So, how would you describe the music that you create to somebody that has never heard the Kayleigh Hall sound before?
I always struggle with this because you think I always see my music from my perspective, and it's interesting to see other people's because other people say differently to me. But I'd say just like acoustic singer songwriter. So I do obviously like some covers. I love all sorts of music, so I listen to everything. I've got everything from like heavy metal to classical music and everything in between. And my writing kind of reflects that. So I have some songs that are really mellow, really relaxed, really almost like love songs, very happy-go-lucky. And then I've got some that are more produced and really upbeat and really dancey. But ultimately, I just write about life. I write about my experiences, my relationships, my ups, my downs, and I try and present that in a way where other people can get something from that. So I try and think that my music's very meaningful, do you know, and that it's so varied, but there's something for everybody, I'd like to think, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think at this point in the interview, seeing as we are discussing a description of the sound, it's about time we give our audience a taster of the Kayleigh Hall sound. So you've sent over three tracks, am I correct?
I have,
Okay.
yeah.
So which one of those three tracks could I play for our audience first?
I think probably Leave Me a Light On. So that was one of my earlier songs. I wrote that when I was about 17, 18. Um, oh no, in fact, maybe a little bit later, maybe about 19, 20. Thinking about it. It all blurs. But it was one of like my first proper songs that I wrote, and I fell in love with it. So this one was actually produced as a part of an EP that I released with Martin Coogan, who was lovely enough to give me a bit of production time. So yeah, I reckon Leave Me a Light On.
Leave Me a Light On, an original composition by Kayleigh Hall, right here on Flexi Fridays. Take a listen to this, and we shall be back momentarily.
Leave me a light on for when I'm coming home. I don't quite know what time I'll be coming back, but I'll make sure to say hello. You see, this is all quite new to me. Never never had this feeling before. Somehow that feeling just doesn't want to leave me. So I find it best to say goodbye and go. So leave me a light on for when I'm coming home. I don't quite know what time I'll be coming back, but I'll make sure to say hello. So leave me a light on. Leave me a light on. Oh, 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 oh. Leave me a light on. It's just I need a little time, a little space to grow. I'm sorry for the way I work, I know it hurts, but I'll be back to mend your broken heart. So leave me a light on when I'm coming home. I don't quite know what time I'll be coming back, but I'll make sure to say hello. So leave me a light on. Leave me a light on. Oh, 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 oh. Leave me a light on. Leave me a light on. Leave me a light on.
That right there was Leave Me a Light On by our guest on the show today, Kayleigh Hall. So, one thing I'm pretty certain I'm picking up on here is a very northern accent. Am I correct in that? That's a northern accent, right?
Oh yeah, I've got my phone voice as well at the minute, so it isn't normal.
So,
But,
where are you actually based?
from Bacup, so a lot of people don't know where it is. If you're not from round here, people are like, where's that? But just a really little town in the Rosendale Valley. So I've lived here all my life. I was born down road, you know. So yeah, from Rosendale, born and bred. Yeah.
Nice one. You might actually be the first northerner we've had on the show.
Really?
I think so,
Oh,
yeah.
I feel privileged for that. I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. You know?
Okay, so when it comes to composing your music, who are some more well-established artists that you would consider influences on your sound?
Oh wow. Definitely Stevie Nicks, absolutely. I am the biggest fan of Stevie Nicks. It's unbearable how much I absolutely adore Stevie Nicks. But I remember I've really got into Fleetwood Mac in my teens. Like, I've always listened to them, but really got into it when I was younger. And I remember listening to a lot of like Dreams, The Chain, Rhiannon, and a lot of the imagery that was used in the lyrics and the way it's presented. I thought, wow, it's really well thought through. And it's something where I think a lot of Fleetwood Mac songs, everybody has a different interpretation of them. So somebody can listen to Dreams and have a completely different experience to somebody else. And I love that it's kind of personalized. Everybody gets their own relationship with the song. So mainly Fleetwood Mac, I would say, but then also like Elton John, a lot of classic rock like Guns N' Roses and things like that, Aerosmith. When I first started getting into music, I was listening to a lot of that. And then as I've got older, like Bon Iver, James Vincent McMorrow, Tracy Chapman, a lot of folk music. And again, it's like everybody. I love music so much. I spend most of my time just listening to music, so I can listen to random stuff and become inspired and be like, oh, that's beautiful, the way they've used that metaphor or whatever. And so yeah, very I'm like the mutt of music, I always say, you know.
So you definitely you're drawing influences from some icons right there. And are you strictly a solo artist, or is there anyone that you collaborate with during your creative process?
Oh yeah, like you cannot do this stuff alone, and no man is an island. Everybody needs a team. So I'm really lucky. I have the best team in the world, and they're all my absolute best friends. So my producer, Phil Gleave, is an absolute incredible musician. He's also a DJ Fi. We started working together about 2 or 3 years ago. So we've recently been working on an album, obviously not quite as ready as we'd like with COVID and all the interruptions, but we've done quite a bit of writing and producing, and he's a really, really incredible musician. He's got such an ear for sound and different frequencies and tones, and so it's been really incredible working with him. And then one of my friends, Paul Harrison, which again, he's an incredible songwriter. I don't know how he isn't famous. I say this to him all the time, but he loves music and he loves playing, but he's not much of a performer. It's just not his thing. He prefers just doing it for himself. So again, for the last 2 or 3 years, me and him have been writing together. We've recently written and finished an album, which we're hoping to get into the studio and record. And he, if anything, I think Paul's probably one of my biggest inspirations, because again, his use of lyrics is just gorgeous, and he writes about these topics that are so human and so deep rooted that everybody can relate to. So I've had that, and then obviously I've gone about my life and met all these other incredible musicians. So I'm always like jamming with people at open mics or doing acoustic sessions or campfires, and I'm really lucky to have the community that I've got, I think, definitely.
Yeah, it sounds like you've got a good group of people backing you up there, which I agree with what you said at the start of that. Like, we all need a team in this industry.
Yeah, definitely.
So what actually inspires you to make music?
I think when I was growing up, I was a bit of like, I was friends with everybody, but not really in anybody's friendship group. And I was almost a bit of a loner. And when I started doing music and seeing that, it's like I became friends with these people. It's like these songs became my friends, like my therapist when I was going through a hard time, or when I was worried about exams or whatever life may bring. I'd put on my music and it'd always be there. And again, you take that interpretation, it helps you with times, and you develop these deep, meaningful memories with songs. And when I realised that and the power of it, I kind of thought, I want to do that for other people. Do you know, I want to write music that makes people feel something, that makes them tap into that helps them process their lives, that helps them feel like they're not alone, do you know? And I guess that's kind of why I got into it, because I thought I want to do that, like how that's happened for me. I want to be a part of that, a part of this incredible movement that's going on, really. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a listen to another one of the tunes that you have been inspired to write in the past. So which tune can I play for our audience next?
I'm thinking Sunday Afternoon, which, yeah, is an original song. I wrote this one a couple of years ago, and I don't ever like to say what songs are about, again, because I like people taking that interpretation, but I really enjoyed writing this one. So yeah, this is Sunday Afternoon.
I could sit and watch you breathing, watch your chest rise and fall, try to guess what you're dreaming of, while a ponder my thoughts. I could wish away the daytime for the nights when we rest. And I can lay down my weary head on your chest. Is it okay we take it easy? I just need another minute lying next to you. Don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon? Sunday afternoon. Don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon? I could think about tomorrow while I waste away the day. Try to figure out what words to say when you wake. I could throw away my troubles, leave the past to yesterday, and be happy here in this queen size bed just the same. Is it okay we take it easy? I just need another minute lying next to you. Don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon? A Sunday afternoon. Don't you wanna fall? Oh, don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon? I could sit and watch you breathing, watch your chest rise and fall. Can we take it easy? I just need another minute lying next to you. Don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon? Don't you wanna fall in love on a Sunday afternoon?
You just heard the Kayleigh Hall original composition Sunday Afternoon. So, Kayleigh, have you played many gigs?
Oh yeah. Oh, I lose count. So yeah, I've been doing gigging mainly from being like an adult, so about 19-ish. So I had my first gig properly with a couple of friends from Rosemount. It was amazing. We all got together and did a bit of a band and stuff. And from then I was hooked. I was terrified, but I was absolutely hooked. And then did that alongside my day job for a couple of years. And then recently I took the leap of faith and said, right, I'm going all in, it's now or never. And since then it's really blown up. So I've done so many now. It's like mainly local venues, so little pubs, restaurant, coffee shops, stuff like that, but then also quite a few festivals. I've got a few booked in for this year I'm really excited about. So I'm actually playing Soul Fest this year. Woo! So
Oh, wow.
yeah, really excited for that one. I was supposed to be playing last year, but unfortunately I had a bit of a family thing. I you know, my mum was going through a bit of a tough time and she was having to get an operation, and I said, right, well, you know, we'll leave it just in case. But I think this is my year. I'm really excited. So, and hopefully many more to come, because I absolutely love it. It's so nice.
Yeah, no, that is exciting news. Definitely. So, where has been your favourite place to play so far?
Oh, that's a really hard one. Probably. I tell you what, I think my favourite place I've ever played was a little Thai restaurant over in Todmorden, weirdly enough, called the Three Wise Monkeys. And they do an open mic on a Sunday, and it's such a nice group of people. They make you feel like family when you go. It's just so nice. And through going to that, they said, oh, do you fancy a gig? And we went. And I'm at like just a really nice crowd. Everybody was really involved. Like the staff were amazing, really nice vibe. And it was one of those gigs where it didn't feel like work. It felt like I was just singing with my friends, and people were really attentive, and you got chatting afterwards. And it was one of the first gigs I did as well. And it was the first really nice gig where nothing went wrong. You know, I didn't forget anything, didn't forget any lines. And I made so many friends. So I'd say probably that one, Three Wise Monkeys, and definitely go and check it out because it's a lovely venue. It's really nice.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I find it interesting that you picked an open mic as one of your favorites, because yeah, I think open mics are brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot of fun, a lot of diversity in the music you can hear there. Always a good time. So, if you could play at any festival, which festival would you choose?
Oh, these are good questions. I wasn't prepared for this. Well, probably, I'd say, obviously, like Glastonbury or something massive. Obviously, do you know, I'd love to do Glastonbury. That'd be amazing. One day I will get there. And probably cloud spotting, which is a really small festival.
Yeah.
But again, it's like the community. I volunteered there last year for the first time. It's the first year I went.
Oh, nice.
And met so many friends that have now become like my best friends and become a huge part of my life. And it was one of those festivals, because it was a bit smaller, you got talking to everyone. So by the end of it, I'd met like 300 people. And the stages are really nice, the staff's really nice, and it's again one of those where it's kind of close knit. People hear you and they listen to you and you talk to them, and it's not so it's still personal. So I'd say obviously I'd love to do the big ones, but cloud spotting definitely, just to be part of it again and kind of have that, because the crowd was amazing, everybody was so lovely, and the team's great. And yeah, it's in the middle of Gisborne Forest, so in the middle of Norway, surrounded by all these trees. And I felt ultimately like Stevie Nicks. I was like in a white dress, like frolicking through the forest, time of my life, you know. It was great.
Oh, that does sound like a good time. I actually much prefer the smaller festivals myself. Yeah, I did a few last year, and when you compare the bigger ones to the smaller ones, it's the distance between the camping and the music. That's the big difference. Like,
honestly, I remember when we first went, and it's all really compact. So you've got the campsite here, and then the stage is like just far enough away that you're not getting woke up with it, but like 2-minute walk. And I thought, this is amazing. And I've been to a couple of bigger ones. I've been to like Park Life and Benicassim. And when we went to Benicassim, I didn't prep any decent shoes. I only had like rubbish Converse and stuff like this. And it was about a 45-minute walk from our site to get to the stage every day. And oh my goodness, by the third day, I would have paid somebody just to carry me in. I was that annoyed with it. I was like, I've had enough now. So it's great when it's on your doorstep, and you know, you can go back, have a beer, have a chat with your friends, and then think, oh, we'll toodle over, instead of let's get mentally prepared for the hike we're about to have. You know? Never.
Oh yeah, I can definitely relate to both those situations. I think it's time we take a listen to the third and final tune that you have sent over for us to share with our audience. So would you like to fire away with the introduction to this one?
Yeah, so this song is very near and dear. This is You and I, so again, one of my earlier songs that I wrote, and I really like it. It kind of was the first real song where I really put my heart on the line. So yeah, this is You and I. Hope you all enjoy it.
You make me shiver without warning, wake me gently in the morning, convince me that I'm falling for you now. You make me wanna dance like no one's watching, put the fun back into talking, make me better than I am somehow. Baby, you and I have got it so easy. Do you ever drift away in a daydreamed haze? Just think about all that we could be. You make me wanna try a little harder, love a little prouder, forget about the worries of the world. You make me wanna listen to the heartache, let me try to give you peace of mind, tell you what I'm thinking. Baby, you make me wanna dance like no one's watching, put the fun back into talking, make me better than I am somehow. Oh, baby, you and I have got it so easy. Oh, do you ever drift away in a daydreamed haze? Just think about all that we could be. Oh, darling, you and I, let's slip away and daydream with me now. Oh, darling, you and I, let's slip away in a daydreamed haze, just you and I, just you and I. Oh, oh, 'cause you make me shiver without warning, wake me gently in the morning, convince me that I'm falling for you now. You make me wanna dance like no one's watching, put the fun back into talking, make me better than I am somehow. Baby, you and I have got it so easy. Oh, do you ever drift away in a daydreamed haze? Just think about all that we could be. Oh, darling, you and I, let's slip away and daydream with me now. Oh, darling, you and I, let's slip away in a daydreamed haze, just you and I, just you and I. You make me shiver without warning, wake me gently in the morning, convince me that I'm falling for you now.
You just heard You and I by our guest on the show today, Kayleigh Hall, and you should have that name drilled into your brain by this point because I've just been repeating it over and over again. Get that subliminal effect going on. What can our audience and fans of yourself be looking forward to in the future of Kayleigh Hall?
Hopefully a lot. So like I said, I've just kind of took the plunge into this full time, and it's become my number one mission. So I'm 23 now, and the way I see it is I've got till I'm 30 to put 100% in. So you'll be seeing 100% basically. So I'm getting plenty of gigs booked in. I'm hopefully gonna be releasing an album in the summer, which should be really exciting. Like I said, I've been working on it for 2 years, and I must say that Phil is a genius, and I think it's a masterpiece. Personally, I think it's beautiful. I don't even mind if nobody listens to it. I'll listen to it all the time. So I've got the album to look forward to, plenty of gigging. I'll be playing Soulfest this year, which I'm really excited for. And then hopefully going to start recording a second album as well, as a collaboration between me and Phil. Music videos, possibly even a tour. It's all kind of a mystery that I'm really looking forward to unfolding. So my best advice would, I've obviously got social media, I've got Facebook, Instagram, all that. So my best advice would be go and follow me, keep up with me, come on my journey with me. It's going to be so much fun. And just keep your eye out, because I just want to share this with the world. I do this because I love it, and I want other people to feel something from it and enjoy it and live their lives. And you know, it's just about taking what you want from it. So I think anybody who appreciates that, go and follow me, check me out, like my videos. You know?
Awesome. I'll be sure to link any relevant social medias in the description to this video, so people can stay up to date on your musical journey, providing you send me the social media links. I don't want to get them wrong. Okay, so before we finish up the interview today, this is the final question I have for you. Are there any words you would like to leave with our audience?
I think something I am very passionate about is getting people into music. And my advice to anybody, because I hear this all the time, of people saying, I wish I could play piano, I wish I could play guitar, and I wish I could sing. It's a skill. It's like cooking, it's like sewing. You have to learn like everything else. And I'm telling you, it's the most amazing journey that I've been on, that has given me so much in my life and tools that I otherwise wouldn't have had. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be as happy as I am if I hadn't had it. My advice would be, anybody who's putting that off or thinking, oh, I can't do that, never mind that. Give it a go. Have a go. No one's going to judge you. You don't have to be perfect when you're trying out. We all sound bad. I've got some clips that would make people cry from when I first started, but that's okay, because it's a journey and you meet incredible people and you learn incredible things. My advice would be, don't give up. Keep doing it. Do it for you. Do it because you love it. Do it because you enjoy it and that's what you want to do. Don't have to be for anybody else. Just have a go. Life's too short not to do what you love.
What a wonderful message to leave the audience with. That's genuinely... Well, many thanks to yourself for joining us on the show today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the tunes. I've no doubt the audience will have as well. So yeah, massive thanks to yourself. And of course, huge thanks going out to the audience for taking the time to tune into the Flexy Fridays weekly broadcast right here, coming at you from Flexy Records. And if you want to stay up to date on what Kayleigh Hall has going on, there will be links in the description to this video, as well as the Flexy Records link tree, which takes you to wherever you need to be to stay up to date on what we've got going on. And yeah, that is about it for this week. So take care, folks, and ciao for now.